Congratulations to the Alabama Crimson Tide for winning the SEC championship. They are, of course, in the college football playoff this year. They'll face off against Michigan in the Rose Bowl. And we only have to wait until September 28th at 7:30 p.m. on ABC to see Georgia at Alabama, a matchup of these two greats in the SEC. In college football, we get to see it again, the seventh meeting between Kirby Smart and Nick Saban. And that, of course, another opportunity for Kirby to see if he can get back at the old head man that he used to have. Second time in a regular season game that they'll face off. Alabama has won 5 of the previous 6, including this year's SEC championship game, with Georgia's lone win coming in the 2022 national championship game. We now welcome Kirk Herbstreit into the show. So glad to have you with us here, Herbie. Let's start with the game we were just talking about, that Georgia-Alabama matchup, a real road test early for Georgia in Tuscaloosa, September 28th. What are your thoughts about that one as you think about this great schedule release?
Well, anytime you get these two together, typically in the past, obviously, it's a conference championship game in Atlanta. So when we get these two teams and bragging rights, or remember last year everybody's talking about there's a new sheriff in town because Georgia's won back-to-back national championships. And really, I think that was the whole reason coming into this year. You knew that Alabama, regardless of who their quarterback was going to be, that they had a chance to be a great team just because they were so furious with what Georgia had taken over in just that conference, let alone on a national landscape. And so now you start to fast forward with OU and Texas coming in, this new world, this new SEC. And it's fun to be able to talk about a couple old school, behemoths with Georgia and Alabama is one of the games that we're already talking about and looking forward to. So a lot will be on the line, not only for bragging rights within the SEC, but the whole nation will be dialed in to Georgia and Alabama.
Yeah, Kirk, you mentioned Oklahoma and Texas joining this league. We've been talking about this for a while, but now it's finally here. Now it's real. We can really look at the schedules and see that it's actually happening. It almost doesn't feel real to me, even seeing these matchups on paper. What are you most excited about as you think about those two teams joining the league, bigger picture?
Well, I think most people in the SEC think, when they announce this, like, okay, OU and Texas, welcome to the deep end of the pool. We'll see how you're going to be able to stand up at the line of scrimmage. But I think, and you got to give both the coaching staffs credit. Both of them are very familiar with what it takes. Sark, obviously, in Tuscaloosa there at Alabama, and he learned what it took. He got to get better at the line of scrimmage. And even Brent Venables, he competed so much against Bama and others in the SEC. He knows what it takes from his days of being at Clemson. So they've gone out these last few years and they've recruited, not just trying to, in this new world of NIL and transfer portal, not just trying to get quarterbacks and receivers and great skill players, but if they're going to compete in this league, they're going to have to be good at the line of scrimmage. And look at Texas this year. Really, what's talked about them most is their defensive line. T'Vondre Sweat and Byron Murphy, they have great depth. It's not just those two. Now, they're going to have to be able to sustain that. And I think them coming in, two massive brands, you start to look at the schedule that I know you and I know Joey, who's dressed up. We appreciate him. Did he put dress pants on today? That's the big mystery.
No.
He's
ripping your outfit, and he's over here wearing sweatpants under the set there. He was ripping me for sitting high up because he knows he's going to have to be up there with me, and people are going to see his pants.
He's a problem that you just have to overcome. I mean, that's just a reality of the situation. I've been dealing with that since 1991, so I can
You're
really
a good man for that.
Yeah, Joseph Scott's a handful, and you just kind of roll with it. But yeah, I really think that you guys breaking this down tells you the magnitude of what we're dealing with. I mean, we're breaking down the schedule of the SEC because I think Texas and OU coming in gets everyone excited. The fact it's coming over to ABC and ESPN and all of the network. I know when I heard about this, it feels like it was, 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, is it going to be now? Is it going to be now? Is it going to be now? I mean, we're so excited to have this opportunity to showcase this conference on all of our networks and to be a part of that with College Game Day and hopefully a chance to call a bunch of these games. I can't wait for next year.
Yeah, Kirk, that clip that went around and a lot of people saw of you and Chris Fowler in the booth when the ending of the Iron Bowl happened, and just the enthusiasm, the purity that you guys have. You're fans, too. You love this game. To think about being a fan of this game and calling some of these storied rivalries, especially toward the end of the season, and some of these games that you're going to get to be in the booth for and be on site for, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, that was a classic example of just like you when you're sitting around watching games with your guys, or Joey when he's sitting around with Matt and Dan and Tim when he's sitting around. It's just, you're right. You're just a fan. And we were actually in that case, we were just about to do our open to start our game with Florida State in Florida there at your hometown at the Swamp. And we were literally about 60 seconds away and to go live. And I was waiting. There was a timeout. I was like, man, hold on. And then just watching the game had nothing to do with the fact it was Alabama. It was more, it had to do with a team kept their playoff hopes alive, and it came down to a last-second play like that, and it set up for Alabama and Georgia in Atlanta because that game stayed alive because of that play. So, yeah, I mean, think about the snap over his head. The next play runs across the line. I mean, it was just a disaster, and then to have that pulled out in the last play. So it just seems like every week there's plays like that. Every year there are plays like that in this conference. And for us to have a front row seat and calling these games for all of us, I think is going to be quite a thrill.
Yeah, it's really special. We're all thankful for it. That's well said. Thank you for dressing up for us. That was a message from Joey.
I traveled today.
Joining us.
I just so you know, I did travel. Look, I traveled. Joey will love this, with my companion. Benny is here. He made the trip. Yeah,
Yay.
yeah. So that's why if I did not travel, I would be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed with my shirt and tie on. So without sweatpants, without sweats on.
This is now a complete show because Ben made his appearance. Thank you for that, and give him a little pet for us. We appreciate you, Kirk.
You got it. All right, guys. Take care.
Give me something I can feel. Let it take a